I back up to the car, I grab it, I pull out. You know what I'm saying? I got to go the way I came back because that's the way to the freeway.
Right.
So as soon as I hear hey, usually I don't really pay too much attention, but when I looked, I seen a Goat Talk shirt, like, and it just caught me so much off guard, bro. Cause I'm like, I know, not in the life of me that this guy don't got on the Goat Talk shirt.
Everybody, welcome back. I got my boy Eben Reed with us. Life with Eb on YouTube. Check him out. He be repoing people's shit and towing everybody, man. So we had to get him out here because I'm from Cleveland. He's from Cleveland. And, dude, thank you so much for coming out, bro. I've been watching your shit, dude.
Most definitely appreciate it, man, for having me for sure.
How many interviews have you done? You've done a couple now.
Man, well, okay, one right before this with one guy I had met. Actually, I towed his car.
Oh, you towed his car, but you didn't repo it.
I ain't repo it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That could have been bad, you know?
He was stuck in a messed up situation. I helped him out.
That's the best, man. So how long have you been in the tow game total?
It'll be 4 years in February.
4 years?
Yeah.
Okay, and how long you been repoing cars?
Probably about a year now.
About a year. And how did that kind of get started for you where you decided to start repoing cars? Or did you just...
I never went really into it because I hate altercations.
Yeah.
But a lady had reached out to me, and she needed a repo done, and I did it for her, and I kind of did some more, and it kind of just spawned from there for real.
Yeah, so, I mean, Eben's got over 300,000 people following him on Instagram. He's got over 500,000 people on YouTube, and a lot of what he does in these repos is he films them. And it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious because you are, man, you're like so in the zone with it. I don't want to call it emotionless, but it kind of like isn't like an emotionless thing where you're just backing up and you know what I'm saying? Bzzz, and then you see a motherfucker running at you, dude. And I think that's so awesome. When you started doing that, what was your like first encounter that you had with like somebody that you were repoing?
It's always like a chance of people like encountering you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the first time a lady came out and she was hauling ass, man. She I was talking about flip flops everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking at the rearview like should I stop? Should I go? You know what I'm saying? But I said I hate altercations, so I was like, man, you know what? I'm just let her, you know what I'm saying, deal with it.
Yeah.
At the spot.
Is that something when that first happens, like you feel bad in a way? You're like,
oh yeah,
fuck.
It's always kind of like, dang, like I hope I ain't like mess her day up or you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, you be fucking people's days up, bro.
I be fucking people's days up, though.
Yeah, you be fucking everybody's day up, dude.
Man.
So then, like, I think it's so you get into the repo game, and then you decide to start filming this. But you told me a little bit ago that you've been a videographer. You've been doing this kind of stuff. So what made you decide to start filming this?
Man, actually, I was on Instagram one day, and I don't know if it was a promo video for GoPro, but it was a guy skydiving, and the camera he had on his head was just filming all around him, catching everything. I'm like, man, what is that? So I did a little review on it. It was a GoPro Max. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going out and buy that today. So I went out and bought it. I really didn't know how to use it. I put it on my truck, and I had filmed a repo. And when I got back, I edited it, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to post it or not.
Right.
But I was getting ready to go on vacation, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just throw it up there. So I put it up there. I hopped on the road. My phone got to going crazy. I'm like, man, what's going on? So when I look at my phone, in less than like an hour, bro, I had over like 100,000 views on that video.
Damn.
And my videos never did that before. So I'm going through the comments. I'm like, is this what people want to see? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna post my next one. So I posted my next one, and next thing you know, man, it just got to blowing up, man.
Yeah, it just snowballed.
Every video
in the best way.
Every video got to going viral.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I see you all over the place. I think, by the way, I didn't find him I'm from Cleveland. I fucking found him on YouTube, and I hit him up before that post, so I don't want to hear any shit. No fucking shit. I got proof right here.
You already know.
But I've been watching those YouTube videos, and you did one recently at a car wash, right?
Oh, man.
And you just backed up that bitch, and you just swooped homie's car, and off you went, dude. You know, and homeboy, it looked like he was kind of standing at the counter.
No, he was getting some change.
Oh, he was getting change for the vacuum.
And a lot of people was like, how he didn't see your truck? But people don't really understand my truck don't look like a tow truck. It don't sound like a tow truck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people just overlook the truck, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until like I done hooked they shit and I'm driving off into the sunset.
Dude, that's why they call it a hook and book, dude. That's what you have, dude, a hook and book, right? Because you do. I mean, and you that's got to be a skill too, because I see you back in these videos, and I know they get edited and stuff, but not like that. And because you can't edit that skill into a video. And I mean, you get right underneath the car, you hook it, and you're gone.
Oh, yeah.
How long did it take you to get real good?
I be in the truck every single day. So every single day, I'm constantly getting practice, and I'm constantly getting better at what I do. Then when you've been your truck for so long, it's like you understand what your truck can do. Like, you know what I'm saying, without even understanding what it can do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like I'm constantly working it, so I'm constantly getting better at what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a craft for real. So.
It really is, though. It really is, and I think it's really cool too that you have your own company. You know, when did you? You're an entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah,
and it's not just on the YouTube side. I think that's so cool. I think that your real entrepreneurial skills built that YouTube for you, and you just kind of ended up finding your niche with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Did when you actually ended up starting your own company, how scary was that, taking that leap?
It's always scary, but I was pretty much put in a predicament where I had to do something. You feel me? Because I was at a job for 9 years. They wound up letting me go, like right around the time COVID hit.
No shit.
So I was hurt, like, cause that was 9 years of my life. I'm thinking I'm gonna retire from the job, but you know what I'm saying, it took me out of my comfort zone, and I'm like, what I'm gonna do? So I had a friend that had a towing company, and I always kind of like paid attention to what he was doing. Like, it seemed like he's very profitable in it. So I called him and asked, like, man, should I invest in the tow truck? He like, man, go for it. So I spent almost every dollar I had invested in the company, and they've been up ever since.
Everybody needs tows. And I feel like I've got actually one of my business partners has a towing company down in Dallas. And he makes a fucking killing, you know?
It's a lucrative business for sure.
But he always says, he's like, I would never want to fucking do it in Cleveland because of the snow and the weather and stuff like that. So how does that, waking up in the mornings, right, in the summer, it's nice, grab your coffee, your shit, get on the road going. But wintertime, bro, 0 degrees out, you got to be there still. And it becomes a lot more dangerous, too, at that point, doesn't it?
No, most definitely. It's most definitely a lot more hell in the winter times, man, because people already can't drive in the summer, like when it's nice out, you know what I'm saying? So it's 10 times worse in the winter time, you know what I'm saying? It's slippery, you got the road conditions, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, it's Cleveland, you know how it is, man.
Yeah.
One day it's nice, the next day it's negative 10 degrees outside.
Yeah,
you know
and the roads suck, and you're dealing with degenerate people most of the time, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because, and that's another thing that I think is a notable part of what you do, because I have repoed cars before, only in Michigan, with my buddy actually who lives in Dallas, but we had repoed some cars in Michigan. I was nervous doing that, right? But you go in alone a lot of the time too, right?
People see my videos, but they don't really see the behind the scenes of what really goes into doing a repo. Like, I got a whole team that goes look for the cars. They do VIN checks. They make sure the vehicle's not occupied. They just make sure the surroundings is cool. So when I pull up, my only job is to get in and get out as quickly as possible.
I got it.
You know, so a lot of people only see like a snippet of the video. So I be seeing a lot of the comments, and I be like, well, maybe I should start posting a longer form content to show what really goes into, you know what I'm saying, doing a repo.
What have you noticed? Because in mine, at least, I've noticed the short form content really plays into my longer form.
Yeah.
You know, like if I throw a short up, it'll get, you know, a couple thousand, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 views or whatever it might be. My long form's really played off of that. Have you put a lot of long form up? Or you've been doing shorter videos though.
Lately, I've been into, you know what I'm saying, like trying to create longer form content just to give people like a little bit of behind the scenes of what really goes on, so they can understand more. 'Cause like when you see just a snippet of the video, it's a lot of other questions that, you know what I'm saying, unanswered questions. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when you give a person a longer video, you know what I'm saying, then you kind of like, wait, okay, now I understand. Or now he's not just going in there getting a vehicle with a kid. What happened if a kid in the vehicle? Like,
that would be fucked up. Like, there's a kid in the back seat.
Like, you know, especially if I'm just swooping in and I'm grabbing a car, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, but that's why I got a team to do everything before me. That's the part that people don't see.
So, like, for instance, for the car wash video, did you, like, I mean, he obviously just pulled up there, but you had been watching that car.
Yeah, so my guy had been watching the car already. You know what I'm saying? He had been watching, so he pretty much had told me everything. And he was actually parked on the other side, so when the guy got out his car the first time, he ran over, he checked the VINs, made sure everything was cool, you know what I'm saying? Then he ran back to his car. So then he calling me like, man, you got to hurry up. Because I was right down the street. He like, man, you got to hurry up and get here because he walking away from the car again. Like,
Yeah, it's go time, baby.
it's go
Yeah,
time.
I love that shit.
I'm in my zone. I'm tunnel vision. I don't see nothing else like what I gotta accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So when I had bagged in the car wash, I noticed the guy was at the change machine, but I didn't know for sure if that was the guy he was talking about.
Of course, yeah. How are you gonna know?
So as I'm bagging up, I'm kind of steady looking up at him. You know what I'm saying, to see if he gonna look back. But the whole time he never looked back at me. Once the car was in the air, he looked up, but he looked up at me, and then he looked down, then he looked up again. He was like, oh, that's my that's my shit, dude. And then I look at the review, it always be like, man, kind of like, when I'm looking at the review, like, and I see him running, I'm just like, oh, man. And then he wanted to run out in the street, but he thought twice because his cars coming, then he kept on the sidewalk. And
Dude, the running part is my favorite part, right?
Yeah.
And then you're just sitting there like,
with the stove.
see y'all later, bro. Bzz, fucking out. I love that. Have you had like with the recon? Have you ever had somebody that like you see in the car, but they're real good at hiding it, so you're kind of playing back and forth with them a little bit, you know, and it's starting to irritate you a little bit, so you kind of get on them a little more to get it done?
No, for sure. It's always situations to where, like, all right, so how me and my team approach the game. Like I explain to them all the time, like, man, we don't want really no confrontation at all. So if we got to sit on the vehicle for a little while longer, you know what I'm saying, until we catch the vehicle in the right place or the right situation, then we just try to wait it out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But some situations, like, you can't avoid it. It's like you got to go grab the vehicle.
It's gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I will be posting videos like that a little bit more on my page to show people, like, well, every repo ain't just me pulling in, and you know what I'm saying, it's work goes into it.
Does that so has there been times though when you've done done your recon, done your homework on somebody, you show up to the location of the vehicle and something bad transpires, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. It's always knuckleheads, bro.
Really?
There's always somebody gonna come out, gonna be just over the top, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because, like me, I got a real cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Once I get to talking to a person, it's like they automatically be like, man, you know what, man, here go the keys, or yeah, my bad. Or we get to laughing, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no hard feelings. Or I'm just doing my job, like, you know what I'm saying?
What are the laws behind repoing cars in Ohio? Like, what are some things that, not like all of them, but like, what are some things that you really keep in mind when you're repoing a car?
Just like, you know what I'm saying? All right, so a lot of times, like, it's certain properties you're not allowed to go on and do repos.
So you can't repo off hospital.
No, you most definitely.
Because them fucking doctors aren't paying all them motherfucking bills. You know what I'm saying?
They're not paying their notes.
Yeah, because I know. Yeah, fucking yeah. We know. We know. We gonna get your ass.
The perfect spot to park.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
But no, my company most definitely can get in trouble by, you know what I'm saying, by not obeying certain laws.
Yeah, I can't believe the hospital. Yeah, it doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah.
But do you know why that is though?
Not really sure. Probably, you know what I'm saying. I have no idea.
That's fucking stupid. That's the dumbest fucking thing in the world. Like I didn't pay my bill, now I'm gonna go to work, because you tow out of other people's works all the time, right?
Yeah, I tow out a lot of people spots for sure.
That's just fucking dumb, whoever came up with that rule. But I think also you probably end up in nicer areas sometimes where you think these people would be flush paying their bills, and then you end up yanking something nice out of there because they're not.
No, you would be surprised, man. Like, you would pull up to a $500,000 house, and got 2 cars in the driveway that ain't been paid in 3-4 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just, like, people ain't paying they notes down in the hood. It's people in rich neighborhoods not paying their notes also.
Yeah. I remember my stepdad was a cop for Rocky River, and he used to tell me he'd always know when the repo guys were rolling through or whatever, when you all work a night shift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's interesting when those people that are in those wealthier areas, and the other ones I noticed too are athletes, because I used to work at Cleveland Motorsports,
yeah.
Bro, and homies, those dudes don't pay their bills.
They be salty when you come.
Yeah.
When you pull up, so they be like, man, hold on, bro. Like, you ain't about to take
this. This is not how this
like,
is
gonna go.
Yeah, we used to get guys that would come in, and they would be, I just talked about this actually the other day with a buddy of mine, but what would happen is these guys would come in, they're like rookie contracts, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're making $250,000 a year, $300,000 a year. It's good money, but they're not taking care of it, right?
Yeah.
And so they come in, they roll in. I want that Maserati. Don't ever buy a Maserati. They're all pieces of shit, and they really are. I mean, I'm sure you can attest to that. Yeah, we'd have them come in by an Aston or whatever it might be, man. A couple months later, That bitch is rolling back in the lot, dude. Repoed.
No, for real.
Yeah, 100%. We used to get that a lot. So that's why I kind of brought that up, because I think it's interesting. And I think it's a good point to make, because a lot of maybe some of your videos maybe portray it happening in maybe, you know, the hood or different areas that are not necessarily wealthy, but it really does happen everywhere.
No, for sure, for sure. That's why like I'm really about to start like just really putting out longer form content to really get people understanding, like, you know what I'm saying, like, man, this ain't just happening in the hood, it's happening everywhere. I get calls everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, for Benzes, Ferraris, Corvettes, like, you know what I'm saying, you be like, man, you ain't paying this.
And so who calls you? Like, how does that kind of kick off that a repo happens? Because I know there's people that have the plate scan that, you know, can drive around and say, oh, it's up for repo or whatever it might be. But do you have, like, banks calling you or?
Man, so, all right. So, like I say, I wasn't even doing repos at first. Like, I was just pretty much just doing the towing thing. So, this one lady, she connected. She get like a list of cars. Like, you know what I'm saying? They fill her with a list of cars. And she the main person that I really even go through when it comes to getting the repos. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't even deal with nobody else. I deal with the smaller car lots because, like, now a lot of people hip to me. So, now a lot of
yeah, like the
car
buy
lots.
here, pay here's.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And
well, you got your car last week, bro. You missed the first payment. ABC Motor Credit. Shout out ABC Motor Credit, man. Y'all know who it is. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh,
Them bitches are either on the back of a tow truck or on the side of the highway, dude. There's no in between.
No,
I've never seen one actually driving.
I'm always towing something back there, though. You know what I'm saying? That's broke down or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's crazy, bro.
That's fucking wild. You have your merch.
Yeah.
You're wearing your merch, Goat Talk.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
So make sure that you guys check out Eban's Instagram and order some stuff. You've got a lot of different merch, though, that you've got going on. And,
Yeah.
And then I wanted to kind of segue into a repo that you did the other day, or almost did. So you give me the story behind this gentleman who was wearing your shirt.
It's crazy because my team, they had spotted the car, like, you know. So they went into the vent checks, you know what I'm saying? Oh, boy, I guess I went in the restaurant. So supposed to be something that's going to be super easy. I'm going to just pull up, grab it, and pull out. So I back up to the car, I grab it, I pull out, you know what I'm saying? I got to go the way I came back because that's the way to the freeway.
Right.
So as soon as I hear hey, usually I don't really pay too much attention, but when I looked, I seen a Goat Talk shirt, like, and it just caught me so much off guard, bro. Because I'm like, I know, not in the life of me, that this guy don't got on a Goat Talk shirt. So I just automatically, just made my day, though. Like,
Homie said, fuck that car payment, I'm getting the Goat Talk shirt, dude.
Man, bro, so I pull over, he like, hey, man, come on, man, come use some slack, man. He like, man, I love what you do, I'm a supporter, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bruh, how you gonna be lacking with a Goat Talk shirt on?
Yeah,
like,
dude, what the fuck?
You see what I do day in and day out, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious that he actually had a Goat Talk shirt and his car up for repo. What are the chances he's wearing it, though?
Hey, bruh, like, I'm like, bro, you had to have this shirt on for a week, bro.
Dude, I love the fact, though, that you let that go. And, like, you are so human in that sense where it's like, you're supporting me. I'm going to help you out.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? And I think it's fucking hilarious that he bought a Goat Talk shirt instead of fucking paying for his car. That's honestly fucking hysterical, and that's horrendous financial planning.
Evidently, he made the right choice.
Yeah, he made the right choice, though. That's for real. So how many miles a week are you driving? How much are you actually in the car on a regular basis?
Man, bro, like, I was just talking to my dude about this a couple days ago because I go through oil changes, bro, like crazy, man. I go through 5,000 miles, like, man.
Yeah.
Like this, like, it's crazy. I'm getting an oil change like every month, bro.
Really?
I'm getting an oil change like at least every month and a half. I'm getting an oil change.
And that leads me to this. Come to Automotive Customs if you need wraps, tint, oil change, mechanical service. We're here now. Shout out Manny McDonald for letting us use his space here. He's redone everything in here. So if anybody needs service, Automotive Customs in Valley View. We'll get you a couple oil changes too. Oh, yeah, for real, on the house, baby.
For sure,
100%.
Man. Appreciate it,
You're busting through them like that, man.
Man, it's crazy, man. Maintenance on them trucks be through the roof.
I can't believe that. So it's 5,000. You got a 250? Is that what it is?
Yep.
F250. Is that so you're whipping through fucking gas like crazy then, man, too.
I'm almost definitely whipping through gas, but it ain't like, man, them other trucks, them bigger trucks, they really be going through gas. Like, luckily I got a 6.2, so it ain't real bad on gas, surprisingly, to be a truck. That's why I had got the second F250, you know what I'm saying? Because I had liked it my first one. I'm like, it wasn't that bad on gas, like I thought it would be, but it most definitely, I go through a lot.
I'm so impressed with how you not only took your entrepreneurial spirit and threw that into towing, and then took a passion of yours, videography, editing, stuff like that you do so well, and you kind of combine those. I mean, you did combine those.
Yeah.
If for any young entrepreneurs out there, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Man, honestly, man, like I tell everybody, man, a lot of times not always about doing, like I say, I never thought I'd really be in the towing industry. Like, you know what I'm saying, it'd be something that I'd be passionate about. Like, I just always, you know what I'm saying, go full throttle with whatever I do.
Yeah.
And that's something I would tell anybody, man. Like, whatever you do, just go full throttle with it. You know what I'm saying? Be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to make them first steps. Don't be afraid to fail. You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through that stuff all the time. You feel me? But it's about staying consistent, man, and really just keep going, because that's the people you see be successful, the people that don't stop. Man.
Yeah, there's no saying, there's no telling them no.
I could have gave up, man. Been plenty of times when my company wasn't doing like I felt it should be doing, you know what I'm saying, bills, you know what I'm saying, ain't getting paid and this and that, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't stop. Like, I'm like, man, I refuse to give up.
That's so awesome, dude, because it shows in what you have going on between the towing, the merch, the YouTube, and then you're just such a personable human to begin with, you know, and I really appreciate that out of you. What's Cleveland mean to you? So give me kind of a lowdown on what it's like to be living around these people in Cleveland, doing your thing. I mean, this is home for you.
Man, I love it, man. It's crazy because, like, on the internet, you see me getting a lot. I get a lot of flack, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you do get a lot of flack. The comment section is tough, dude.
They be whooping my ass, man, in the comment sections, you know what I'm saying? But I got real tough skin, though. Like, I don't take none of it personal, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't really know me, and they don't know, like, how much I really give back to my community, how much people really love me, like, in the city. Like,
well, it's funny because you see your YouTube videos, and you're just so straight-faced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta smile, and then, you know, you're not like an asshole, like, ha, bitch, got you, you know? But, like, you are, like, you're serious, and you're making it happen, but you're just such a personable human. So tell me about Eben, though. Tell me about you. Like, what else do you like to do in your spare time? What else are you doing when you're not towing?
I'm a family man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like spending time with my wife, my kids, my family, you know.
Yeah.
Like, because they're a big part of my success also. Like, my wife, you know what I'm saying? I met her, like, 4 years ago. 2019, we met. Man, she been a big part of my success, man. Her and her 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no kids when I met her, and she got 2 kids. So now they like mine. I look at them like mine.
That's awesome.
You feel me? We all just, we being made. I can't wait to see y'all see my series, man, because it gives like a real in-depth look of the behind the scenes of what's, you know what I'm saying, what really takes place, you know what I'm saying, in my household and with my wife, because she owned a dog grooming shop, you know what I'm saying, in Garfield. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, we always, man, just trying to make money and trying to do this and trying to just figure out the next step of life, you know what I'm saying?
I like that because you're always moving in an entrepreneurial direction. You don't seem to have, you're not engaging in bullshit or anything like that. You're just making things happen. How many kids you got? Just her too.
Yep, 7, 20-year-old.
Man, being a stepdad, my stepdad was super important in my life, you know? Yeah, I think that's the fucking best.
Man, it's the best, man. It's the best feeling, like I say. They keep me going, man. They keep me motivated and keep me striving, you know what I'm saying, to give them a life, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can just wake up every morning and look forward to having, you feel me?
Yeah. So what do we have to look forward to coming off your channel? Because when I get on YouTube now, I'm looking for you. I'm even searching for you now. Seeing when the upload
appreciate it.
You know, because it's just fucking hilarious. Honestly, watching, I mean, that sounds so horrible, but it's fucking hilarious.
Man, well, I got a lot of stuff coming, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay hitting y'all with the shorts, you know what I'm saying, because people love them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also, I guess I got the series coming, you know what I'm saying, that's really going to just give a broader look at what goes into day-to-day operations, you know what I'm saying? I also got a segment coming that I'm going to be doing once a week that really I'm going to be going around talking to like a lot of the big towing companies, you know, and just getting to like what inspired them to start a towing company, what was their journey like, what was their success like, what was their hurdles they had to overcome, just getting their advice, you know what I'm saying, they would give to a person that's trying to start a towing company. You know, Scott, I feel it just delete a lot of the stereotypes when it comes to towing, because, man, we get a lot of flack, man. Tow truck drivers get a lot of flack, bro.
Is that something for you that does or has taken a toll on your mental health in any way? Like,
not really, man. Like I say, because I understand humans, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got into it with a guy not too long ago at the lake. You know, I was going to just doing a regular tow. I pull up. The lady, me and the lady, we talked for a second. She like, well, can I leave? Like, I got stuff to take care of. I'm like, yeah, you can go ahead. So I pull the car around so I can strap the car down. Yeah. So I heard some guys, I be in my zone. I be having my music going. I just be enjoying my day. You know what I'm saying? So I hear some guys talking. But I'm thinking they talking amongst themselves. I ain't know they was directing the conversation towards me. So I was like, that's a bitch ass job. You a bitch ass.
Oh,
such
shit.
And such,
Yeah,
such,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once I realized they were talking to me, I'm like, what? He like, yeah, you heard what I said. So I'm like, man, whatever, bro. You tripping right now.
Yeah, of course.
So I go back to strapping the car up. He just keep going. So just that quick, I'm just like, what? And I get to walking over there, but I had to check myself though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this probably a guy that ain't got nothing to lose. He don't really know what's going on.
That's
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man. I'm gonna just fall back. I'm like, you know what, bro? You got it. You know what I'm saying?
That is a huge life lesson, I think, for everybody. I don't fuck with people who have more to lose than me.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
That's more of probably within the last 6 months, I'd say 8 months of my life. But that is a huge lesson for everybody is if you're around people that don't have anything to lose, you know, you could be putting yourself in a pretty bad spot.
Man, for sure.
You know,
quick. I did 6 years, man, for 2 seconds of my life decision.
Yeah, I was just out in L.A., and I was at my spot, and I had a friend of a friend had to come through, and this motherfucker didn't have nothing to lose. He was like starting fights and shit, you know. But I know now, I'm like, you got to go. You know, when you get people like that in your life, you got to get them out.
No, you got to, bro. You got to. It's so important, man, to have people around you that's going, you know what I'm saying, speak life into you, people that's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's another big part of my success, too. Like, the people I got around me, like my friends, man, they call me in the morning, they check up on me, you know what I'm saying? I call them, I check up on them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, I tell my dudes, I love them all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you need that, man.
Yeah, you don't know. I had one of my big mentors that actually was my first podcast I did was Dee's brother, Cardell Jones, and he's been huge for me just as far as being able to bounce ideas off. And he kind of checked me a couple times as far as like, can't be doing that shit, can't be doing that shit.
Sure.
So it's really important to have good friends like that.
Most definitely, man.
Especially when you're in the business, when you have your own business,
sure.
right? And then you're doing other stuff on the side. So I think that's the fucking killer. Where can everybody find your merch?
I just got a website up. It's called www.thetogoat.com. You know what I'm saying? They can go there. I will be adding a lot more stuff, you know what I'm saying, to the website soon. So most definitely be on the lookout for that, man.
I love that, and I'll definitely be picking some stuff up. You should too. What do you want everybody to know about Eben Reed that maybe they don't know?
Man, I'm just a guy from Cleveland, man. You know what I'm saying? Made some bad choices in my life, you know what I'm saying? But to just turn things around, you know what I'm saying? Now we headed in the right direction, man. We got a lot of positive things coming. We got a lot of stuff coming for the community this upcoming year, man. I'm just so super pumped about everything, man, that's going on.
Fuck
man.
yeah, dude.
I
love the positivity.
My city, I love my city. A lot of people, man, got a lot of bad stereotypes about Cleveland, man. But I love my city, man. Like, it most definitely gave me a lot of character, you know what I'm saying? Added a lot of substance to my life, you know what I'm saying? It really built me in a lot of different ways.
You're fucking killing it. You're fucking killing it. Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming today.
Man,
That's dope, dude. Seriously.
I know. As soon as you reached out to me, I'm like, man, let's do this,
go.
man.
I
Let's do
appreciate
it,
that.
man, for sure.
Please check out Life with Eb on YouTube. Check out his Instagram. I'm gonna put all the links in the first comment. I'll pin it for everybody. And man, check out his YouTube. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed if you haven't seen it already. I'm gonna keep reposting shit. Show the support, buy the merch, like and subscribe to me, Eben. And we'll see y'all next time. Thanks again, bro.
Oh, man,
for real,
anytime,
man. Thank you.
For sure.
That was dope.